everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Carrie. Today I'm super excited to show you how to sublimate a 20-ounce skinny tumbler using the new Go2Craft Auto Tumbler Heat Press machine. Make sure you watch this video all the way until the end because we're going to cover all of the important things that you need to know in this video. You'll learn which materials you need to sublimate tumblers. We'll go over 20-ounce skinny tumbler sublimation measurements and printer settings. You'll also learn how to use Canva for sublimation to get your design to print to scale so it wraps perfectly around your cup, giving it that perfect seamless look we all want. I've obviously never used this machine before. It's still new in the box. Go2Craft sent me this auto tumbler heat press to test out on my channel, and I'm so excited to see if it works as amazing as it sounds. I'll be unboxing it today and giving you an honest review of my first time using the product. So let's not waste any time and open it up and see what's inside. You're probably wondering what sets this auto tumbler heat press apart from all of the others on the market. Well, a lot actually. It has an auto rotation feature that makes the heat pressing process faster and easier than ever. With other heat presses, you have to heat press the cup, then stop and open the machine, rotate the burning hot cup with heat-resistant gloves, and then reheat press it. This machine spins the cup automatically 180 degrees halfway through heat pressing, giving you the perfect seamless designs without any extra effort. It comes in a few different colors. I decided to go with the purple one because purple is my favorite color. Another awesome feature is that you can actually adjust the pressure on this machine. Every type of automatic heat press I've ever used doesn't allow you to adjust the pressure like this one does. The Go2Craft Auto Seamless Tumbler Heat Press machine sounds like a game changer for anyone into crafting or running a small business. It has 4 preset modes: stainless tumbler, glass can, ceramic mug, and a customizable mode, so you can make popular projects with a quick push of a button. So inside of this package we have some thermal tape. That's what we use to tape the design to our tumbler. We also have the power cord and some heat resistant gloves. It also came with 2 extra fuses, the instruction manual, and this looks like a sublimation print. So this is probably to wrap around a mug, guessing. I think this is 3 coffee mug wraps, and this one has a slice in it, so I'm not going to be using that one. It's big enough to fit 2 coffee cups in at the same time. This is a big 15-ounce mug. Fits perfectly, plenty of wiggle room. This machine also has this little handle stopper, so when it closes, the handle will stop here. With my other automatic tumbler press that I had before this, you could barely fit a 15-ounce mug in. Like, it's a tight squeeze. You really have to push it in. There's no wiggle room at all, which makes your design slide around, even if it's taped, because it's just such a tight squeeze. You really can't do 15-ounce mugs in this one. But again, tons of room here. Look at all that wiggle room. For today's project, I'm using these Go2Craft Sublimation tumblers. They're 20-ounce stainless steel straight skinny tumbler blanks. You can get a 4-pack on Amazon for $26.99. And for the design, I found this hilarious Not Today Mother Cluckers chicken design on Creative Fabrica. If you know me, you know I love my chickens. I have 26 of them in the backyard. So when I saw this design, I knew that it was perfect. In my last video, I sublimated a funny chicken design onto a 100% cotton shirt using Go2Craft's DTF kit. You heard that right, sublimation on cotton. You're not supposed to be able to do that with sublimation. Usually it's only polyester. Go2Craft's DTF PDF kit allows you to sublimate on all kinds of materials, not just polyester, which is a real game changer for sublimation crafts. If you want to learn more about how to do that, check out this video on my channel. And if you're not into chickens, don't worry. Creative Fabrica has about 100,000 other designs for skinny tumbler wraps. Just type in skinny tumbler wrap into the search bar and you'll see for yourself. The design possibilities are endless. I really couldn't imagine trying to craft without using Creative Fabrica. If you want to try them out for free, you can sign up for a free 1-month trial through the link in my video description. If you decide you love them as much as I do, you can sign up for their all-access subscription for only $3.99 a month. And that gives you unlimited downloads with commercial license of all their great products. Commercial license is what you need if you want to sell your projects legally. We're going to be using Canva to print our designs from because Cricut's print and cut registration marks don't allow you to print the designs big enough. Canva is another company that I love and happily pay for because I use them so much. They have a free version and a paid version, but don't worry, you can use the free version for what we need to do today. After downloading the design and saving it to your computer, open up Canva. We're going to go up to Create a Design, and then click on Custom Size, change the units to inches, make the width 9.36, and the height 8. Then click Create New Design. Now we're going to go to Uploads, Upload Files, select your design and click Open. It'll load for a minute. Once this little wavy thing stops, you know it's done, so then you can click on it, then drag it to the corner and use the double arrow in the corner to enlarge it. You can see right now it's corner to corner, but there's a space here, so just drag it past a little bit so that it fits. Now we have to mirror our image, so go to Flip and then Flip Horizontal. Now I'm going to click Share, Download, select the file type, and we're going to click PDF Print, best for printing. Make sure you flatten the PDF. Right here it says Color Profile, RGB, which is best for digital use, or this one, CMYK, which is best for professional printing, but it has the crown next to it, which means it's part of the paid version. If you have the paid version, click on this one because it will print better, and if you don't, then use this one. I'm going to use this one because I assume most of you don't have the paid version. And then click Download. Open up the downloaded PDF, then click Print. This should be set to Microsoft Print to PDF. Change the color to Color. You want the scale to be custom and keep this at 100. Then click Print Using System Dialog. I'm going to be using my Epson Workforce. That's the one that I converted into a sublimation printer. Then you want to go to More Settings. I always keep my sublimation paper in paper cassette 2. The problem when I do this though is it makes that borderless print option go away. So I'll show you what I mean. If I go to Auto Select, see right here it says borderless. This is really important. But if I change it to paper cassette 2, for some reason that goes away. I really don't know why. So I'm going to have to click on Auto Select and then make sure that I put my sublimation paper in a different tray. Then you're going to click on borderless, then click OK, and then go to Settings and click on Retain Size. This is really important. Then click OK. We're going to click on Paper Type and we're going to change it to Premium Presentation Paper Matte. And then I'm going to change the quality to High. Everything else looks good, so then I can click OK. Make sure your paper is loaded properly into your printer and then click Print. This is our design that printed. There's a white strip on this side that I need to cut off. If you have a paper trimmer, that's great. My Cricut trimmer, whenever I try to cut paper like this, it just shreds it. I just ordered a new paper trimmer that's coming tomorrow, but scissors are fine. This is what it should look like after you cut it. So I cut off one side. I'm leaving the bottom white because when I heat press it, I flip it upside down and I line it up this way. So if there's any white at the top, it really doesn't matter. I recently invested in this thermal tape dispenser. I can't believe that I waited so long to do that. If you see some of my old videos, I would peel it off and put little strips all around my heat press and then grab them when I was taping it up. Just such a stupid way to do it. So if you don't have one of these, definitely buy one. They're on Amazon. I think they're like 10 bucks. I'll leave a link to it in my video description. It makes working with this heat tape a lot easier. So start by removing the lid and anything inside of it. Grab a lint roller and lint roll your cup to make sure there's nothing stuck to it. Then put it upside down. I plugged in my heat press, but before I turn it on, I need to get a second sublimation tumbler to put in here. There's very specific instructions with this machine that say that while the machine is heating up, you should have a blank one inside. So keep that in mind when you're ordering these for yourself. If you ever get down to just one tumbler, you need to make sure that you always have a backup on hand because you need a blank one to put in here. So if you only have 2 tumblers left, place an order for some more so you don't run out. So take the plastic and the lid and everything out of it and just keep it in a box. And then you're going to slide this into here with the bottom on the bottom. Now we can turn on the machine. So normally I would just leave this little white strip on it because with my last auto heat press, I slid it in sideways. I forgot with this heat press, there's a little piece on the bottom that spins your cup. So when you put your cup in, it has to be on the bottom. You can't put it down top first. So next time I'm going to cut out the white part before I tape it on. Right now I'm just going to grab a pair of scissors and cut it because I already taped it. This is a little difficult. Definitely cut it before you tape it. Super jaggedy, but good enough. It just needs to sit down flat. Plug and turn on your machine. With these stainless steel tumblers, all you have to do is push the stainless steel tumbler button, and it's automatically going to preset it to 365 degrees for 50 seconds. It's going to spin it 2 times, so you're going to be heating it for 100 seconds. As you can see, it's heating up really fast. It's only been about a minute, and it's almost all the way heated to temperature. Put on your safety gloves and slide an empty tumbler with the bottom side down into the heat press. Then push the start button. It closes around the tumbler and begins to heat up. This little wavy icon right here means that it's preheating. Once the correct temperature is reached, you can push the stop button. Take this cup out, and I like to place it on the other glove. Be careful, it is hot. Now you can grab your taped tumbler and slide it in. We're going to push stainless tumbler and start. We're almost done with the first countdown. So now it's going to open up and spin our cup 180 degrees. Look how easy this is. No more stopping, putting on gloves, and rotating it manually. It's perfect whether you're a beginner or a pro. And the countdown begins. Totally easy. You just have to put the cup in and push one button. Now we're going to let it cool down for a few minutes because it is super hot. While that cup cools down, I'm going to show you how to use the custom setting on here. So if you want to use a setting other than the stainless tumbler, glass can, or ceramic mug, just click on custom. With this custom setting, there's 3 different things that you have to set. So you have to set the first press, the second press, and then the pressure. So click on custom, then push set. And you can see the temperature is blinking, so we can raise that if we want. If you hold the button down, it moves really fast. Or you can go 1 press at a time, which I like that. Next, you want to set it again. And this is going to be how long you want it to heat for. So you can lower this to, let's say, 65 seconds. Then push set again. This is the second amount of time that you want it to heat for. So if you want it to do 65 seconds again, then push set. And now you need to set the pressure. So I'm going to leave the pressure at 60. And now it's heating up. When you see the 3 lines right here, you know that it's heating up. I like this digital setup. I think it's really easy to use and it makes sense. You only have to set the temperature 1 time, and then the time 2 times, and then the pressure. Another thing that I like about this machine is it has a stop button. So let's say we push start, and the machine's heating up, and oh no, we need to stop it. Push stop, and it stops. It also has an auto shut off after 15 minutes. I let my tumbler cool down for a good long while so it's not hot to the touch anymore. Now for the moment of truth, let's peel off the paper and see how it looks. Now all we have to do is put our top on our tumbler and then this little sticky piece on the bottom. Peel this off. And voila! And don't forget your straw. Looks like there is a tiny little sliver of a seam that showed up on my cup. I'm not sure why, because when I taped it, it looked like it was taped really tight and that there wasn't any empty space between. Do you have any tips for me? What do you think I can do to fix this? Let me know in the comments below. And there you have it, a perfectly sublimated tumbler with a seamless design. This machine right here stands out from its competitors in a lot of ways. It heats up to 410 degrees compared to HTV Ron's 390 degrees, and it's built with durable metal instead of plastic. The heating element accommodates a wider range of cups, from 2.65 inches to 3.4 inches. Plus, it allows you to adjust the pressure, unlike any other automatic tumbler heat press I've used. And my favorite feature, the automatic rotation. Isn't automatic rotation great? It saves you so much time and effort. If you're interested in purchasing one of these awesome machines, I'll leave a link to it down below in my video description. Since I am a part of their affiliate program, I will earn a small commission at no additional cost to you if you make a purchase through my link. If you have any questions, tips, or video suggestions, feel free to drop them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on any of my future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.